Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading focused on soul connections during Taurus season. We still have a few weeks left in Taurus season, so I was just guided to do this reading for you guys today for whoever needs it. What I have in front of me is the Barbieri Zodiac. I wanted to go ahead and pull some potential signs that could be impactful for you in your life during Taurus season and how it's affecting your soul connection with the person that you're focused on for this reading. And if I end up, of course, not pulling a particular sign that you're focused on, that doesn't mean that the rest of the reading will not make sense for you. So definitely still stay tuned to what comes through here today. These are just some potential focus signs that might play a huge part in your life in particular. So let's grab a few. Let's take a look and see what comes forward. We've got Capricorn coming through. We have Aquarius. We'll grab a couple more. We have Leo. Let's grab one more. And we have Scorpio. Okay, so those are the 4 signs that wanted to be communicated here at this time for this soul connection reading during Taurus season. And this could certainly apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, however way it applies to yourself or your person. So let's take a look and see what comes through. I don't have any particular questions in mind. I'm just going to allow the cards to bring forward whatever messages need to be communicated here for you and your person during Taurus season. So let's dive right into it. Let's start with the Pining Rose Volume 2 Twin Flame Ascension Oracle by Calico Moon. And as always, guys, you don't have to identify with a particular label for your connection, whether twin flame, whether soulmate, whether you just don't know. This is just the name of the card deck. So we're focused more so on the messages that are going to be coming through here for the soul connection that you're thinking about for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for soul connections during Taurus season. What messages need to come through here? We have contemplation. So you're thinking about this person for sure, which is more than likely why you're drawn to this reading. Let's take a look and see if that's a mutual thing, if you're both thinking about each other. We do have chaotic energy coming through here. So you guys might be going through a bit of a challenge in your connection during Taurus season, but let's take a look and see if that could be rectified. We do have the Divine Union card coming through here. So even though there's this chaotic energy, the connection is definitely being represented here already with that Divine Union card. We also have childhood coming through here. So what I'm feeling here for some of you, either for yourself or the person that you're focused on for this reading, could have experienced some traumatic experience growing up or some childhood memories that are still impacting who you are today. Part of those childhood experiences or memories might be bringing forward this chaotic energy, which is affecting how you conduct yourself in your life today, not just in your love life, but just life in general. We have stolen coming through. For some of you, this could certainly indicate third-party situations, somebody who either stole your partner away from you, or that could be vice versa too, where you might have gotten yourself involved in a partnership where somebody was already committed. So there's that essence from that card. This could also be indicative of stolen kisses, stolen glances, however way that's resonating with you in particular. That's what I'm picking up from that. So let's add to this with the Mystic Moon Oracles, and let's see what else needs to come through here. For soul connections during Taurus season, please, angels and spirit guides, for the collective, for all signs. And we do have a few signs that are coming through: Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. So if that's a particular sign that you're focused on for this reading, we'll see how this all unfolds. Angels and spirit guides, please, soul connections during Taurus season. They have a lot of admiration for you. They're attracted to you. They find you very attractive, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. We do have mirroring energy. That mirror soul energy for me is twin flame. Very twin flame in energy there. It's a soul connection for sure, but for some of you specifically, it could be a twin flame. This is your person right here. You can only have one twin flame. You can have quite a few soulmates in your lifetime, but only one twin flame. We do have spring coming through. Could certainly indicate the spring season, which is growth, moving forward. It's falling right below divine union. Something of significance could have happened in this connection during the spring season. Either that's when you guys met, or that's when something challenging happened. And I believe we're still technically in the spring season here. But we've got regrets coming through here. Falling right below childhood. We do have a male figure in this photo. So it could be my masculines who have some regrets when it comes to their childhood, if you resonate with that specifically. But it doesn't have to be, it's just energy. And when it comes to this connection, this soul connection, this person has regrets that they're still holding on to. But we also have an awakening. So whatever these regrets are, they're processing that and going through this awakening process in order for this person to grow and to learn the lessons tied into what's happened here between the two of you. We have mask followed by deception. So both of these cards are very similar in energy because somebody is being deceptive when they're wearing this mask, pretending to be something that they're not. They could be keeping secrets, being deceptive, dishonest. And this as well could apply to infidelity and cheating in a relationship. This could have certainly been a factor here since we do have that stolen card that has come through. And it's being reflected here because either this is a chapter of your love connection that's phasing out, but you guys are still dealing with it, or you're still heavily involved in what's happening when it comes to this deceptive energy in your relationship. That is what I'm picking up from that. So let's add to this with some tarot, guys, for this soul connection during Taurus season. What else needs to come through here? Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for whoever needs these messages. Please bring it forward. For the person that you're focusing on for this reading, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. However, this card was falling up in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to have to read it. Pentacles is earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and we already have Capricorn reflected right there. In the upright, this Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, down-to-earth person, very motherly in how they conduct themselves. But I do feel that that card was flying up in the reverse here, so that's how I'm going to interpret that. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who tends to be a little bit smothering. They tend to get very jealous. They've got jealousy issues. They could also be very self-centered. That could have also contributed to the issues in the partnership here. If somebody was all about themselves and they weren't too focused on the other person, perhaps you yourself feel neglected by your person and they have regrets about that. Part of the reason why this neglect was happening could be due to a third party, somebody who was interfering in your relationship, who stole your person away from you. We have the Empress. And it's interesting because both of these cards can come through as mother figures in a reading. The Empress certainly is tapped into pregnancy, birth, giving birth, children. So you and this person could have had children together, could have been blended families if there were children involved from previous relationships. But for my feminines especially, you are coming through as the Empress, which is earth energy here. And we already have Capricorn represented there. So some of you, my feminines especially, could be an earth sign. This is manifestation of growth here. This is success. This is abundance. Very feminine energy. A loving mother or a loving mother figure. This is a time for you to be kind with yourself, to be gentle with yourself and with others, to act from a loving space in your heart when it comes to your feelings, your emotions, your intuition. It's all about sexual pleasure, fertility, pregnancy, birth. It's tied into the energy of that Empress. So this is definitely coming through for my feminines. You're in your power, and it's falling right below mirroring energy. So you're definitely a part of a twin flame connection here for some of you, but it's also falling right below chaotic. So there's some chaotic energy attached to the partnership, the soul connection during Taurus season for some reason. And part of that reason has to do with third parties, outside influences and interference in your relationship. What you're ultimately wanting here is this 10 of Cups, which is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. We already have Scorpio reflected right there. This is contentment and joy. This is happiness. Things falling into place, especially when it comes to your love life. That what it is that you're wanting in this divine union by way of this growth is to come together, build a life with one another. And if you do have children together, to bring the family back or build a life where you can start a family someday. But look at this. We have another queen coming through here. So we've got one queen in the reverse. We have another queen coming through with water energy that's in the upright. And then we've got the divine feminine. So we have the energy of 3 feminine energy here coming through. So I'm feeling here more so it's an issue with third parties for some of you. Of course, that doesn't apply to everybody, but it is part of my interpretation of the way these cards are coming through in this order. And if you're a feminine tuning in and you know you're a part of a third party, or that your masculine has gotten himself involved in a third party situation, the Queen of Cups is somebody who's naturally very intuitive. So perhaps you picked up off of that, and it is falling right below this regret card where we do have a male figure right there. So if you've picked up off of your masculine being deceptive with you, perhaps you've known that for a while. We have the 6 of Wands coming through with fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We do have Leo reflected here already. This is a beautiful card ultimately because it's talking about success. The 6 of Wands is victory. So when it comes to this soul connection, you can still be victorious here, regardless of how things are. It might go beyond Taurus season to work this all out, but this is simply what's coming through here for the next few weeks during Taurus season. It's interesting too because we have a couple of knights coming through. The Knight of Swords, followed by the Knight of Wands. So this is coming through for some of you. It's not going to apply to everybody, but I just feel here if your person had a lot of options in love and romance, so do you. It's just that one person decided to enter into a third-party situation. And there's one person that simply knows, it's like, look, I've got options too, but I didn't take it there. So I feel my masculines had options, my feminines had options. It's just that one person took advantage of those options, knowing that they were already committed in a partnership, and the other person did not. They chose to honor the connection. Because we've got 2 knights coming through, and we have 2 queens in addition to the energy of the Empress coming through there. So there's quite a lot of variances here when it comes to people. Lots of people are represented in this energy. Lots of options here when it comes to love and romance and the people that are coming in and out of your life, I feel, and in this connection that you're focused on for this reading. And with this Knight of Wands fiery energy, this is all about a passionate adventure. I feel for some of you, especially my feminines who resonate with that in particular, you might have dealt with a masculine who came in and it was passionate. Could have been a fling and nothing more than that. And as fast as they came in, they were gone, but the damage had already been done. That could be a part of the scenario here for some of you as well. With the Knight of Swords, this is all about decisive action. The Knight of Swords is very action-oriented, very impulsive. They come in super fast and leave just as fast. We do have the Six of Swords coming through. So we already have chaotic energy coming through here, but you guys will make it through eventually towards the energy of that Six of Swords, where things are going to smooth out. Things are going to calm down between you and your person. This is tranquility ahead. So the road ahead looks good. The future energies looks good. It looks calmer. It's serene. It's not chaotic. It's not traumatic. It's not crazy. And what's going to help you guys get there is this Three of Pentacles, which is more earth energy, because this is the two of you needing to work together, to collaborate and work as a team towards this soul connection to make it work, despite the challenges, despite the interference from somebody else, despite third-party situations. If you guys really want this, then you need to work together to salvage the relationship. And look at this, you've got the Nine of Cups right after that, which is satisfaction and wish fulfillment. So if you, the viewer, are truly wishing for things to work out between you and your person, this soul connection, perhaps Taurus season is the time to get the ball rolling towards the right movement, switching directions to put you guys onto the right path so that you can work together and make this wish come true of bringing this partnership back on track the way it either used to be when things were good, or just creating a different direction and moving and growing your relationship to the next level better than it's ever been, because you ultimately have this Ten of Cups that's being represented right here. The two of you can still be really happy. Yes, there are obstacles presenting itself here, but if you do the work together to overcome those obstacles, then this can still be worked out, I feel. Because at the end of the day, it represents emotional stability and satisfaction rather than discontent in your life and in your partnership. You know, no relationship is perfect, but if you guys are willing to work through the issues that are plaguing your particular connection, your soul connection, what's coming through here is that you guys can still work it out. Okay, so let's add to this with the romance angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for soul connections during Taurus season. We already know that there's been deception and third parties. And we have separation coming through, okay? So if you are in separation during this time, that's because feelings have been hurt, third parties got involved. Someone could be really upset still, somebody who is all up in their regrets, and somebody who needs to go through their spiritual awakening to come to a place where they need to either do the right thing or continue the healing that's needed here, something that you both need to do so that you can be in a better mind frame to be more open to working together to rebuild this partnership. We have flirt coming through. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. You might also be very flirtatious with your partner, or that's how they were with you. This could also be just a part of their overall vibe. That's just a part of their personality. And that could have started the ball rolling towards this whole third-party situation, that they tend to be very flirtatious with other people. Even though you guys were in a relationship, that could have been part of the problem. But the attraction between the two of you is still there. They admire you as a person. They find you very attractive, not only on the outside, but the inside as well. Now look at this. We do have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, and then it's followed by reconciliation. So what I'm feeling here, specifically for those who had to detach from a third party, or this is what you need to do in order to reconcile with the person that you ultimately want to be with. Of course, this could be interpreted for some of you that you want to reconcile with your ex, especially if you guys ended up breaking up as a result of a third party. So quite a few scenarios coming through here. Take it for how it resonates for yourself, of course. So let's go ahead and grab some messages here from this deck. This is the Untold Messages of the Heart by Aquamoonlight for the soul connection here during Taurus season. So let's see what it is that needs to come through for your particular connection. For the viewer, take whichever one of these resonates, of course. This could either be a message from your person to you or from you to your person. Angels and spirit guides for soul connections during Taurus season, especially, of course, those who are in separation, because that's what's coming through here, that you guys are going through challenges. There are issues in the partnership, but there's a potential to work this out, a potential to be truly happy moving forward and to work together. If you guys are on the same page, are wanting this relationship to work out, and if that's your wish, you can actually manifest that. It's not an impossible situation here. All right, let's grab a few from here. I already see a beautiful card right there. And let's grab the bottom. Okay. This was the very first card. Look at that. Heart, I love you. The love is still here when it comes to this soul connection. Even though you guys are going through a lot right now. Chaotic energy. We have gesture. I am going to come sweep you away. And maybe they've already done that, but they could have also disappointed you because they hurt you, because they allowed somebody else to interfere in the partnership that you guys shared. But they are coming through here letting you know that they still love you. And again, if they could just come towards you, having awakened and coming through their own realizations that they've got to work to be able to repair this partnership. And if you can both work as a team to make that happen, it's not impossible, guys. This is the next message. We have influences. I'm distracted right now. I'm not surprised this is coming through for some of you, because I feel part of the reason why you guys are still in separation is that there's work to do. Either somebody needs to release an ex, somebody needs to let go of a third party, somebody needs to decide what it is that they want. Somebody is distracted with all of the chaos going on in the energies of this connection. Distractions from family, distractions from life, distractions from other people, and drama. Okay, so if that's what they are choosing to surround themselves by and be influenced by, You don't want to be a part of that. Not right now, because they've got to work on themselves. They have to get rid of the chaotic energy that they are allowing into their own life, which would ultimately affect you as well if you guys came together before the timing was right. Next message, personal. This isn't about you. I'm working through a personal issue. Okay? So this is coming through from your person, more than likely letting you know that ultimately it wasn't about you and what you contributed to the partnership. It was about them. And so they're working through that. So give them that space, give them that time to work through whatever issues they have going on, because it's their issue, not yours. So you don't have to carry that burden or be stressed out by it, because it's their problem. Last message is selfish. I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return. Okay, so timing. It's all about timing and what your person is willing to do to make this work. Even though they're coming through here, I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return. So that's because they might be all about themselves right now, focusing on what it is that they want. And if what they're wanting is a third party, they got it. You know, because reconciliation, it's reflected here, but it's only here for those of you who are open to that and who are interested in that. This Six of Swords energy, this tranquility ahead energy, this transition that's being offered, if they can't get their act together, if they don't want to work with you to work on the partnership and to collaborate and improve whatever issues are going on in the partnership, then you can bring this Six of Swords energy into your own life. You don't have to be surrounded by chaos and drama from this person. Reconciliation is here for those who are willing to work on the partnership together. For those that can't find the balance in that, perhaps during Taurus season, it's a time for you to take control of your own life so that the future can smooth out. Drama-free, chaos-free, because you've detached from that and can ultimately find the love and the happiness that you deserve elsewhere. So it really depends on what it is that you see for yourself, what it is that your partner, the person that you're focusing on for this reading, is willing to do to make this happen. If they can't meet you halfway, if they can't help you to make it happen, you got to make it happen for yourself. Because ultimately, they might not be the one for you. But for some of you, it's going to work itself out. If reconciliation is what you're wanting, you guys can work together, then absolutely, it's possible. Totally possible. All right, guys. So let's add to this for those who are open to reconciliation. Let's take a look at some Lovers Oracle here. Angels and Spirit Guides for soul connections during Taurus season. For those who are definitely open to reconciliation. Let's see what messages come through here. You know, because if you're not interested, perhaps that's why we've got that Release Your Ex card coming through. It's time to let this person go. And by doing that, you're opening up new opportunities and possibilities for new love to come in for you. Angels and Spirit Guides, please bring it forward. And let me grab this bottom of the deck. All right, guys, so look at this. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. And there are many of you that are tuning into this reading. This is something that you need to figure out for yourself. How are you feeling? Are you open to reconciliation? Are you wanting to go your own way? Are you wanting to just pave a different path for yourself so that the road ahead looks like this? Or is it going to continue to be like this? You actually have control of the direction that you're going. And perhaps right now during Taurus season, you're in heavy contemplation mode, really thinking about what is it that I need to do in order to improve the quality of my love life and my life. So it's time for some soul searching and to get clear about the direction that you want to go and what action needs to be taken in order to manifest what you're looking for. If what you're looking for is the ultimate happiness in your love life, then you're going to know if your person is worth the risk of getting hurt or putting in the effort to fix what's broken, or is it time to truly let them go? Because a separation for some of you might actually be a blessing in disguise here. We do have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And this dream doesn't just have to apply to your love life, although certainly for some of you it is. And if you have even said to yourself, it's like, this is a situation that needs a miracle in order to get things right, to fix what's broken, you might just get that miracle. You got to just believe that it's meant for you. If it's meant for you, it's going to work itself out. Sometimes when you let things go and it comes back to you, that's because it's meant to be. It's yours. So that miracle is coming in for some of you. We also have time that's being reflected here. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So perhaps during Taurus season, it's not the right time and you got to be patient to see things through. It might take a little bit longer. Okay? That is what I'm getting from that. All right, guys. I wanted to also grab some messages from the angels of abundance. Yes, of course, this is mostly about soul connections, but during Taurus season, I really wanted to add some uplifting messages tied into abundance. There's a lot of us that are going through a very difficult time financially, regarding jobs, just staying home, losing jobs, however way it has affected you. Let's take a look and see what the potential is for abundance to come into your life, or what it is that you need to do to just move things forward. Angels and spirit guides for the collective, for whoever needs these messages of abundance, please bring it forward. We've got one card flying. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. So if you're able to do this, absolutely, this is good advice to help improve your financial status. All right, let's grab one or two more. Angels and spirit guides for the collective, for Taurus season, for whoever needs this. We do have a windfall of abundance. I love that. And if you look at this photo, actually, obviously it's winter time, Christmas time. So this windfall, this abundance, especially in regard to your money matters and finances, might start coming through during the holiday season, which is a great time for that to happen. And this card reads, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. And the bottom of the deck is gratitude list. This card reads, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. So, believe it or not, that gratitude list is very helpful. I've tried it myself, and when you write it down, it's concrete. You can touch it. You can help make it happen, you know? So if you happen to resonate with those messages of abundance, I do hope that it helps you. All right, guys, let's close this out with some final messages from the angels for Taurus season. Take whichever one you're guided towards. So angels and spirit guides, please. All right, guys, let's see. Angels and spirit guides for the collective, for whoever needs these final messages. I see Angel Sonia. Let's grab a couple more. What do we have? Astara. Sonia, bottom of the deck is Athena. Okay. Angel Sonia, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So this is coming through for those of you who may have either recently lost a loved one or you're remembering someone who's passed on. Their energy, their spirit is coming through here, letting you know they're okay. They're happy. They are at peace. The love is still here for you. Don't worry about them. That's what's coming through. We do have Angel Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Stay focused, whatever it is that you're reaching for, whether in your love life, whether in whatever area of your life needs this energy. Stay on course. You deserve the best, and the stars are aligning for you to manifest this. Lastly, we have Angel Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. So don't give your power away to somebody that does not deserve it, especially when it comes to your love life. You know, sometimes we're dealing with people that take advantage of us and we turn our power over to them. And this is your chance to take back control of your life, especially, I feel, when it comes to ex-partnerships or people that are just draining our energy, that are affecting our overall vibe when it comes to how we perceive our lives, not just in our love life, but just life. If they're draining you rather than uplifting you, perhaps it's time for a change. In order to get here, there's work that needs to be done here. All right, guys, so that's what I've got for this reading. I do hope if you were able to resonate with this, that it helped you out. So these are the messages that I tapped into for those of you who are in soul connections during Taurus season. And hopefully it offered you some insight that you could use, as well as abundant messages and these messages from the angels to close things out. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you real soon. Take care.